I'm about to speak, but pause, glancing at the piece of coal which seemingly recognizes our presence. I narrow my eyes and pull out a piece of parchment and write down,
I kind of, expecting Ash to grab a dagger out of her bag, I kind of shield the coal from her.
I stare at Marcus wide-eyed and throw my hands out, like, what is your problem?
I shrug.
I watched the comedy duo act going on in front of me.
I shrug and hold the coal back out.
I stare at Marcus for a moment more, shaking my head just slightly, before penning the words, perhaps the master it refers to is Orion?
Oh.
Guys, what are you doing?
I'm not sure why you're writing it down, no, but that's a good point, Ash. I hadn't actually thought of that.
This power, so twisted and dark.
I think it's talking about me.
A spirit folk without equal.
Oh, maybe not me.
That light, the lantern of the shrouds. Master, have you overcome your fear of the light?
Gregor, say yes.
Yes. I am your master.
I cannot see you. I can only feel your presence.
Well,
Is there anything you require of me, your humble servant?
oh,
You seem to have misplaced the keys to the next room.
plenty of stuff. I could use a nice fort to hide in.
I slap Gregor across the back of the
And
head.
some keys. I lost them.
The lightstone keys. The
Lightstone keys. Fancy that, right?
I kind of jump in here, speaking as Gregor begins to break down from the pressure. Would also really appreciate it if you...
I'm in charge here!
I clasp a hand over Gregor's mouth.
I turn around, but also really appreciate it if you called me with by my full title from now on.
The coal grows dim for a moment,
Understand.
seemingly confused by the onslaught of different voices and requests. It alights once more. This is odd. You travel with more in your company. Why do you not speak now, and why do you travel with a Godslayer, a presence as sick as that of the warden that imprisoned us here?
I rub my new cape.
I take my hand off of Gregor's mouth.
Well, you keep your friends close.
And your enemies closer.
Preferably not.
Say, and your enemies closer.
I know what I'm doing.
No, you don't.
I was born to lead. Mr. Cole. As that is what I am now naming you. I know your name. But I figure, start of a new chapter in our lives. I've overcome my fear of the light, and where are my keys?
The keys meant to bind us here. You were unable to interact with the Lightstone before. Have you overcome that weakness?
That's what I've got this Godslayer here for.
Yes. I give Gregor a thumbs up. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
You think I'd keep these smelly idiots around? For not that?
I narrow my eyes at Gregor.
It's okay, Ash, I can't smell you.
Not helping.
I was once capable of forging the Lightstone keys within my furnace. However, I now lack the material required. If you would run over to the storeroom and retrieve the metals contained within, I believe I can forge you a Lightstone key.
Really? I knew you could do that. I just forgot. Okay, in the storeroom, for the sake of my silly companions. They're so silly. They don't know where the storeroom is. Please tell them and they will fetch it.
If you carry around my form as such, I will direct you.
Even better. Also, small point of interest. There is an imposter.
Shh.
There's an imposter of me. About. And I'd like to avoid him, to not create awkward situations. So, could you let me know when you sense that?
I will do so. I find it odd that one is capable to emulate such dark power.
Yeah, he's a real jerk. Well, let's get going. That storeroom. I know where it is. This is a test for my companions. Let's start this way!
Okay. impressed, Gregor. I'm impressed.
Kier claps Gregor on the back.
Gregor flinches.
Do we want to be going this way? Should we first ascertain where the storeroom is, and then take the shortest route to that?
I figured we would just peek our heads out briefly.
You fool, companion. Isn't that foolish, Cole guy? Or maybe it isn't foolish. Maybe this is the right way.
I peek my head out briefly.
From here, if you take a left, we will come to the storeroom. However, there is a long, extended hallway on
Why
the
don't
way.
we just travel through the middle here, and then I'm pretty sure I know where the storeroom is. I'm pretty sure the storeroom is where all of those wolverines are.
Is that the case, Cole dude?
I do not remember any creatures sealed within the storeroom. The storeroom was bolted with a powerful, warded door. However, I believe you will be able to destroy it in your infinite power.
I sure have a lot of infinity power. I'm not. I think you need a better name. I'm gonna call you Buddy from now on.
Have you forgotten my name, Master?
It's a nickname. It's a show that I trust you, and you trust me, and will never question me.
I kind of push the door shut in front of us.
Okay, buddy. Let's take an alternate route. Well,
Wait now, are you sure that the room with the Wolverines is the storeroom? There's another door that I recall us not opening.
The room
The
room with the Wolverines, as you describe it, is certainly not the storeroom.
yeah.
It's still
Duh.
better to take the center route.
Very well.
Alright.
You have a good point, Ash.
You are the cartographer.
The maptographer? Yeah.
Continue forward, Master. May your darkness know no bounds.
Sure doesn't.
It's just a bundle of joy.
Right? I think I could get used to this.
I stop at the door.
From here, if you take a right, you will find the storeroom.
Good, and no imposters around, right, buddy?
I find it difficult to sense from in here.
Well, try a little harder.
The coal glows brightly for a second, momentarily scalding your hand.
Shh, I clap a hand over
sense-
Gregor's mouth.
As do I.
do not sense your power anywhere nearby,
Good. Because it's all in me.
other than
Yeah.
the pervasive stink in this room.
I crack the door open, and I kind of put a finger to my lips, glaring at everybody in turn, and then think to myself, like, that'll do much good.
I wonder what Ash is trying to convey.
I look at the door across the way. Is it bolted from the outside? Does it,
Indeed.
Anyways.
The front of the door is composed entirely of metal. The storeroom is through there. May your ultimate power bring humanity to its knees.
That's a plan.
I gingerly take a step into the hallway. Well, the edge, right here before the hallway. And I kind of put my ear to the wall. Do I feel any vibrations of the creature walking about?
No, you do not.
I glance at everybody, and then slowly.
I'm gonna wait until, like, everyone is all out in the hallway. And then probably wait even a little bit longer, so I just kind of, like, wave a hand like, yes, proceed.
Everyone glares back at Marcus for a second. Kira's unwilling to speak up in the hallway.
I make an okay sign with my hand.
I assess the door. Is it flat metal? Is it bolted? Is it screwed?
Yes, the metal is bolted in place. You're quite unsure how the unlocking mechanism works.
Okay, minions. This is your first test. Your second test. I test you all the time.
Gregor, we got it. Shh. Less talking.
Buddy, give them hints if it seems like they're getting stuck.
You have to destroy it with your power. You were once the greatest warlord in all the Shrouded Isles. Destroying it should be simple.
Oh, it is, but where's the fun in that? I like to see others struggle, because I sure am evil.
Kira turns around and just frowns.
I kind of motion to the door and then to Kier. Any ideas, Kier?
Nothing that wouldn't make a truly fantastic noise. I'm regretting the fact. I'm regretting
metal?
Yes, I'm regretting the fact that I specifically engineered all of my bombs to have the largest and loudest explosions possible.
If everyone could stand back for just a moment.
I slowly turn.
I think I can...
I slowly turn and look at Marcus.
Well, I don't see any problem.
Ash, I literally can't think of another way to open this other than that. It should not be nearly as loud as any of Kier's devices, and I believe it should open it in a timely fashion. Now, you should probably get away from the door before I do this.
And let you attract that monster right to where we are?
Sure, why don't you bang on it with your dagger a little bit instead?
By the gods, Marcus, I swear, I killed that creature because it was shouting, screaming, and rattling on the cage. I'm not sorry. It was the correct thing to do given the situation.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm not holding much of a grudge because of that. I shouldn't have even mentioned it. I really think I can get this door open if you would let me give it a shot.
I meet our Marcus's eyes for a moment, and then kind of step aside.
I look back. I am deadly serious.
I step aside, fuming, and walk into the room on the other side of the hall.
Okay, this one's a little bit flashy, so hold with me. I make some mystical gesturing with my hands and look around the door for the hinges.
The hinges rest immediately to your left.
Great. Is it, like, really sealed up that aside, or like...
Yes. Like, the door is bound with multiple sheets of bolted metal. The metal is secured to the door on the far sides. You're sure the hinges will swing outwards, dragging the metal from the door, but right now it appears as if it's been reinforced to resist entry.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make some mystical gestures with my hands, plant my feet, and though nobody from the other room can really tell, my eyes begin to glow with a fabulous golden light. A quiet hum emanates through the air, and two thin beams of golden energy erupt forth from my eyes, sparking at the hinges.
The beam ricochets off the hinge, digging into your ankle. You hit the ground.
My eyes widen.
The monster got him?
In a mixture of confusion and anger, I rush out into the hallway, grab Marcus by his
Stab
foot,
him in the throat!
and quickly pull him back into the room over here. Marcus, you said you could take care of it.
I really thought that I could. I ran into... There were fluctuations in the underlying ether. I could... Oh, my ankle.
I assessed the wound. Is there any, is it gaping? Is it open? Is it bruised? Is it...
It's cauterized.
How much of the flesh is missing?
Oh, there's just a tiny hole bored into it. Kier takes a look. You actually did a fantastic job cauterizing your own wound. It seems like the damage, while extensive, isn't getting any worse. Good job, Marcus. If I had to pick a way to wound myself, I would definitely choose the way that you just...
Kier? This is the time when you stop talking.
I pick Marcus up. Up and set him on his feet.
Ash, I realize that was perhaps not the most graceful attempt, but I need another chance.
One more chance. Can you walk?
I can hobble. I take one step and fall onto my face.
I look at Buddy. The things I deal with.
Ash, give me a hand.
I pick Marcus up again.
You support him between the two of you.
Should we be making loud noises now that we cannot run away?
I flail my hands around a little bit, stomp my feet, my eyes glow, and I laser beam the hinges.
Kier and Ash struggle to support Marcus as gouts of fire shoot from his eyes. His head tilts backwards. He finally divides the door from the wall via the hinge. His head tilts, the laser beam scratching across the roof of the dungeon.
I quickly recoil, closing my eyes, shielding them with my free hand. God, Marcus. It's bright beyond reason.
The door begins to slide, slipping forwards. Kier quickly drops Marcus.
Drop Marcus.
Yeah. You both drop Marcus and support the door.
I glance over at Gregor. Gregor, a little help.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I gingerly step over Marcus and kind of
I
lift
kind of
the door
motion
so
for
we're all
everybody-
holding it over us.
Yeah, carefully into the room.
Still carrying the door. Marcus, crawl in here.
And then, okay, somebody. Yeah,
I'm gonna
Marcus.
slide the door back into place like nothing ever happened.
I told you it would work. I'm sorry. The spell's still new. It needs tweaking.
It's fine, Marcus. It's fine. It worked.
I kind of drag myself over to a wall and stumble my way to my feet. Ah,
I kind of step over to Marcus. Are you going to be able to walk or run? More importantly,
well, it looks like I'll need to support myself on walls or have one of you lend me a shoulder, but I think, I'm going to slow us down a bit.
God damn it. Here.
Okay, Marcus.
Fuck.
Alright, listen.
Did you take care of the end table?
Fear flashes you a thumbs up.
I make the sign of the bird at him.
Fear cocks an eyebrow, but assumes it was a good thing.
So which one of these is the material you need?
A single bar glows, set atop two somewhat less brilliant bars. That is lightstone right there.
I kind of look down at the crate full of precious metals.
Okay, well, do your thing.
I need my furnace. Hey!
Yeah, hey,
There's a lot of other metals here. You think we can get them to make anything else?
Absolutely worth a shot. I'm thinking a set of crutches.
I'm thinking a fort.
I kind of lean down and pick up one of the metals just to test the weight.
The metal's heavy. Even touching it, you can feel the slight presence of magic within.
I'd say it's worth it to get him to make something out of these. I point to Kier.
What?
Carry it.
Really?
Yes.
Gregor's stronger than me, probably. We haven't really experimented. Gregor, are you stronger than me?
He's definitely stronger than
Okay.
you, but he's also probably got his hands full.
I've got my hands full. I've got the lantern and Buddy.
I hold out a hand. I could probably carry some stuff.
I look at Marcus.
Definitely.
I'll do it if I don't have to touch Marcus.
Alright, fine, I'll carry
I
Marcus.
don't need you to carry me. I just need you to support me.
I'm afraid I might, break him or something at this point. Kier scratches the back of his head.
No, I know. I know, me too. Every time.
I frown.
Shrugging. Kier hefts the bars crate and all onto his back.
Wow,
What?
pretty strong.
What?
Alright, well, let's...
Gregor could probably carry two of these if I could carry one.
Definitely, I could. And you'd be a fool to question me.
Before we leave the room, I take a glance at these other two boxes. Anything of worth? Any, linen or anything?
No, taking a look inside, whatever was in it rotted away a long, long time ago.
Yeah, I push the lids back on. Alright, guys, back to the furnace.
What do?
I kind of wrap Marcus's hand over my shoulder, begrudgingly, and begin hobbling with him.
Thank you, Ash.
No problem.
Okay, Buddy. Any sign of that imposter? Kind of hold my hand out of the doorway.
The creature is not nearby.
Good. The dang old shapeshifter. Stealing my form, my powers. You know what it's like, buddy. You and me, we got a thing going on. Right? We're friends.
Master, I didn't know you considered me to be a friend.
Well, let's not get too familiar. Keep it professional.
I shake my head, muttering to myself. Why does he get to be the master? I don't...
Marcus, do you eat properly?
Hmm?
Do you eat at all?
Oh, of course.
Do you eat any protein? Any meat?
If by protein you mean meat, then... yes?
You don't need meat to survive.
I guess you're right.
fact-
I mean, Gregor's the perfect example of it.
It's true. Maybe I
Of course
should
it
just
does. Well,
stop eating all the...
It
Wait,
just clogs up your brain and muscles.
never mind. I'm not going to bother correcting him. But
One more thing before I throw you in the furnace, buddy.
Yes?
How loud is this forging process? noticeable?
Not particularly loud. Why?
Okay, I toss him in.
I'll need fuel.
You are fuel.
Well, let's go gather some devious end table scraps.
I ask him what kind of fuel before we go on a wild goose chase.
What? Okay, what kind of fuel, buddy?
You can't hear him from where you are.
Forget it.
I pick Marcus up and shove him back.
This is not what you're forging, buddy.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. My Dark Lord wishes to inquire what sort of fuel you would need.
Anything will do. I just need something.
How about wood?
Wood would be perfect.
Great. We'll be back.
Ash?
What?
You're gonna have to tell me what the fuck you're doing.
Ash? Now, I know this is a bad idea because I was immediately considering it before you and put it on my bad ideas list. He unfurls a gigantic sheet of paper. See, here it is. Number 987. Here, use the corpse as fuel.
I kind of look up to number...
Right here. Ash, it's on the list.
I look at number one.
He quickly covers it up. You can't just look at a man's number one bad idea.
He says that would be fine.
I put the corpse in the corner. I was just trying to find a use for the body. All your prattle about me killing it is starting to make me feel bad.
Oh, I don't know. How about we give it a proper burial?
I let go of Marcus and keep walking.
Okay, I stumble
How
and
are we
fall.
gonna bury it if it's floor is stone? We should at least cremate it or something.
You know what? Let's let Kier pick up the friggin' wood.
What? I'll wait here. Sure.